Alex was a young girl who lived in a small town with her family. She was a happy and curious child who loved hearing stories about exciting places. One sunny day, her family told her some wonderful news. They were going to London, a big and famous city. Alex was filled with joy and excitement. London was a place she had heard so much about: tall buildings, busy streets, and people from all over the world. It sounded like a dream come true. The day of their trip finally came, and Alex's family set off on a big adventure. They traveled to London by train, and Alex loved looking out of the window at the changing scenery. The city was getting closer, and Alex was filled with anticipation. When they arrived in London, Alex couldn't believe her eyes. The tall buildings reached up high, and the streets were filled with colorful buses, taxis, and people speaking different languages. It was even more amazing than she had imagined. During their trip, Alex and her family visited many famous places. They saw the historic Tower of London, watched the grand changing of the guard ceremony at Buckingham Palace, and explored the British Museum with its treasures from all over the world. One day, they went to Covent Garden, a lively place with street performers, colorful balloons, and lots of things to see. Alex got a beautiful balloon from a friendly vendor, and it made her smile. As they continued their adventure, Alex was overwhelmed by all the sights and sounds of the city. She enjoyed traditional British tea at a cozy cafe, relished tasty fish and chips by the River Thames, and counted how many red telephone booths she could find. But one day, something unexpected happened. While watching a street artist paint a beautiful mural, Alex lost sight of her family. When she turned around, they were gone. Alex felt scared and held her colorful balloon tightly. She remembered what her parents had told her about what to do if she ever got lost. Alex decided to stay where she was and look for help. She spotted a friendly information booth nearby and went there. A kind lady at the booth saw Alex's tears and asked her for a description of her family. She announced it over a loudspeaker, and Alex's parents had already the authorities. Meanwhile, Alex's family was searching for her. They retraced their steps through the crowded market, worried about their lost daughter. After a little while, Alex's parents heard the announcement and rushed to the information booth. When they saw their daughter, they gave her a big, comforting hug. They were so relieved to have found her safe and sound. As they left Covent Garden together, Alex held onto her parents' hands, her colorful balloon floating happily behind her. The scare of getting lost had been tough, but it had also taught Alex some important lessons: how to stay calm in a scary situation and that there are kind people willing to help when you need it the most. Their adventure in London continued, filled with more memorable moments and laughter. Alex's heart was no longer filled with fear but with the warmth of her family's love. She knew that even in a big city like London, she was safe as long as she had them by her side. And that night, as they looked out at the twinkling lights of London from the famous London Eye, Alex felt a deep sense of happiness and gratitude. Her adventure in London had been full of surprises, but it had also brought her family closer together than even before.
The end. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more videos.